Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ashley Massey, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a few ways to sleep with curly hair so that you can preserve the style that it's in and so that it can last you a few extra days, because if you're a lazy naturalist like me, you don't want to do your hair every other few days or every week, even though we're supposed to. But if you would like your wash and goes and twist outs to last a little bit longer, I suggest you keep on watching, because there's so many ways you can sleep with curly hair while still protecting it, and it's also considered healthy for your hair. So this is hair health. So even if you don't care to preserve the state that your curls are in, it's still a part of hair health. I really hope you enjoy watching, and without further ado, let's get started with the video. The first way you can sleep with your hair is by using a regular bonnet. I've had this bonnet for years now, and I'm probably talking almost a decade, because I always get questions on where I got my bonnet from, and the truth is I got it years ago from my local beauty supply store when I used to live in Brooklyn. I don't see this bonnet anymore. If you do have it, it's truly a hidden gem. That's why it looks all crusty and dusty and kind of beat up. But this is a satin lined bonnet. It doesn't cause any friction to the hair from the inside. The size is also pretty big enough for my hair, and that's why I love this bonnet. But it's so simple to use before going to bed, and it's still protecting your hair while you sleep. This used to be my number one go-to to sleep with my curly hair until I learned how to use my satin scarf, which I will show you next. The next way you can sleep with curly hair is by using a satin scarf. I usually get these scarves. They're pretty big. Let me open it up for you. Ooh. I usually get these satin scarves from either the beauty supply store or my mom. For some reason, my mom loves to collect scarves. It's just her thing. So whenever I can't find mine, or if I need a new one, I just go to her. She actually gave me this one. The way to wrap your hair with the satin scarf is by folding it diagonally and then flipping your hair all the way over towards the front. You're going to want to place the satin scarf right where your hair begins, and then you're going to wrap the two pieces towards the front and kind of tie it, and then wrap it around the back to tie it again. You can either let your curls hang loose or sleep with the third way that I'm about to show you, and that is with the satin scarf and the bonnet. You would basically wrap the satin scarf over your curls, and instead of letting your curls hang, you would just place the bonnet right over it and you can just go to sleep. That's another way I love to sleep with my curls. That's actually the way I sleep with my curls now. And if I can't find my bonnet, I'm just using the satin scarf alone. But I do want to mention that it is important that you wash these scarves and bonnets regularly, probably once a week or every 2 weeks, however often you can, especially if you're a person that likes to use a lot of product. You don't want the product that's being left in your scarves that you're using to go to sleep on your freshly washed hair. Say if you wash your hair and then you use the bonnet again, just try to wash it before. I promise you, it's honestly the best thing that you can do for your curly hair. Another way you can sleep with curly hair, if you don't have access to a bonnet or a satin scarf, you can always sleep with a satin pillowcase, and you can use this alone by itself with no scarf or bonnet. It doesn't cause any friction to the hair, so your hair is less likely to become frizzy overnight. I usually get my satin pillowcases off of Amazon. It comes in a pack of 2 for about $7, so I think it's really affordable. With washing your bonnet and satin scarf, you would also want to wash your pillowcase. Sleeping with the satin pillowcase also have a lot of skin benefits as well. It's weird, but I find my skin to be clearer when I'm sleeping on a satin pillowcase rather than a regular cotton pillowcase. And it's also great for travel as well. You can pack this up and take it with you anywhere. I like to take this when I travel and I go to hotels because they don't usually have satin pillowcases. But if I'm traveling with my natural hair and I forget my bonnet or my satin scarf, I need to have this on hand. And the last option I'm going to share with you is putting your hair up in a pineapple and using the satin pillowcase. To put your hair up in a pineapple, I would recommend any satin scrunchie, preferably if they're big enough or if they're large, because ideally a pineapple is supposed to be loose fitting. It's not supposed to be too tight on your curls. Then your hair will start to take a different form if you have it tied up tightly overnight. I would just like to wrap around the scrunchie over my hair once and then you can just lay your head on your satin pillowcase, and I promise everything will be okay. Or if you'd like, you could put your hair up in a pineapple and also wrap the satin scarf over it. That's another option you can do, but I promise it's just as effective and healthy as the other options that I've shared with you. So those are all of the options that I have to share with you on how to sleep with curly hair, so you can preserve your curls throughout the week and so that your hairstyle can last you a few more days longer. I believe I filmed a short form video about this years ago when my hair was ginger, so I'm happy that I got to get around filming the long form version for you. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have any other video suggestions or anything else that you need help with when it comes to natural hair care and curly hair. I'm your girl. I got you. I promise. With that being said, that does conclude the ending of this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave it with a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already to see more of my content, and I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye!